of my beautiful friends. So today I'm bringing you my July empties. I cannot believe the month of July is over, but I use some amazing products and most of the stuff I really love, so I'm excited to share with you. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Charlie. I love doing lifestyle videos for you guys, and at the end of the day, I want to either entertain you or make life just a little bit easier. So I love doing plus size fashion, affordable anything really, and I love to share my empties at the end of the month with you, especially if I have a big haul like I do today. So if that sounds interesting, I would love you to stick around and subscribe. I will also leave all of my social media down below. I do a lot of TikToks where I show my everyday outfits, fashion related hauls, little mini hauls really that are just not big enough for an actual full video. So if that sounds interesting, you can follow me there and we can follow each other back and have some fun there as well. So let's get started to all of my July empties because it's a decent haul, it really is, and I loved almost everything, so let's just get started. This is going to be in no particular order. I usually don't categorize it or anything. I just pick from the pile and show, that way I can get rid of it, because if I keep any more trash this month, my husband might kick my butt. So the very first thing I'm going to show you is something that I go through often. I do a lot of laundry, it feels like. For 3 people, I feel like I do a lot of laundry. I don't wash my clothes as much because I try to kind of keep the integrity of my clothes. And if I do wash them, I usually don't put them in the dryer because I'm so afraid to shrink everything. And I don't run around outside. I don't get as dirty like my husband does. I'm always washing his work clothes and my daughter's clothes and blankets, and I'm really crazy about my bedding. So I do feel like I do a lot of laundry for 3 people. So you would think 112 loads, this is a fabric softener by the way, would last, but it really doesn't, as long as I wish it would. I know people say this is terrible for you. I know they say it's terrible for your washer machine. You guys, I've been using this for so long. I just love it. And this one in particular is the Blue Iris and Ocean Breeze. I just love the way this smells. Something about this, I will tell you, it lingers. You will smell this. If I open my linen closet, it's very strong. I smell this often, and I have a crazy hair sticking. But this is really good. It's right around, oh my God, why is that hair being crazy? I can see it dancing in the wind. I don't know where it is. You guys probably can't even see it. It's just me being crazy. It's been a really strange month for me. I'm not sure if anybody else has been having just not feeling themselves. I don't know if something's in the air. I feel very off. This is the first time in my life that I've really struggled with even my mental health. It's been a hell of a couple of weeks. It's just been really, this whole summer's been weird. Sorry for that little tangent, but yeah, this is really good. I love it. And it's really affordable. I think this is $6 to $8, and Amazon often does really good deals. You will find these 40% off a lot of times on Amazon. So I either get it from Walmart or Amazon. I went through another thing of laundry detergent. Like I said, I go through a lot of this. I buy the 60 count of the All Odor Lifter. I love this one. I don't use anything else. This is the only one that I don't get skin irritation from. I do like the smell of Tide, but for some reason I always get irritated on my skin, so I just have stuck with what I know. I love this brand. It smells amazing, and again, it's the All Odor Lifter. And what's nice about this is if you are super sensitive or you have babies, they do have one that is completely unscented, and I bought it in the past, and believe it or not, it's really good. And again, that's really affordable. It used to be $8, but it's gone up to about $10, which is still pretty affordable because for some reason laundry detergent, they are out of their minds with the price of laundry detergent. Speaking of expensive, I buy these when they're on sale, or if I can find a coupon, or if I just am in the mood to splurge a little bit. And this is the Gain Fireworks in Moonlight Breeze. This one, it smells like candy. It's really nice. I know they make the whole line for this. The laundry detergent and the fabric softener and the dryer sheets. I only like to buy the Gain beads. I'm not somebody who really likes Gain as much as everybody else does. I'll use it if I can't find my usual Snuggle and All. I like to save these for when I do linens and heavy, my blankets that stay on my couch and stuff. I have little dogs and they start to smell, so I try to wash them every 2 to 3 weeks. Not my bedding. My bedding I do once a week, and my blankets I do once a month, that we kind of just lounge around with. And I like to use these, so I usually reserve these for that. So these last quite a lot longer than the other ones. I'm gonna say I got about 4 months out of these because I don't use a lot of these. I know some people will pour them in. I do such a little amount because they are so strong. When I use them, I smell it throughout the whole house. It's really strong, but I do recommend these and I like them, but these are very, very pricey. Okay, so some hair care. My daughter and I both loved this one. This one was really good. So this is the Dove Volume and Fullness, and this is just a conditioner. I didn't keep the shampoo bottle. She must have thrown it out. I usually ask them to keep their empties, but she must have not realized it. This is super duper affordable. It smells great, but the best thing is it really does give you volume. It's the purple one that says Fullness and Volume. I really believe it does. Every time I used it, I felt like I had a lot of fullness and volume in my roots. So I definitely recommend this, and you can get this right around $6 to $7 right at Walmart. I know some people say that drugstore hair care isn't good for you, but I have never gone wrong with Dove, whether it's skincare, hair care, face care, body care, whatever it is. I've never felt Dove steer me wrong, so I will continue to use it. So this was in one of my summer hygiene products. I will link that video for you below if you're looking for recommendations from me, because I only recommend things that I would use myself or I would have my family use. I will never recommend things that I truly don't believe are amazing products, because I don't want people wasting their money. I feel like that's unfair to people when people promote things that are not really that good. Now this is amazing. This is from Olay. My husband picked this up and I stole it from him. So it's an exfoliator and a hydrator, which I truly believe it's exfoliating and hydrating. It's called Deep Sea Minerals and Coconut Water. This, first of all, the pump was really, really nice. Unfortunately though, with pumps, you kind of got at the very end, you'll have to kind of take it out and scrape it, which is fine. I really don't mind. This was a little pricey for a drugstore. I think it was right around $10. But it smelled expensive. It smelled so expensive that I believe I even put this in one of my favorites of the month. I loved it, and the exfoliating beads weren't like abrasive, but you felt velvety soft after. But the smell of that coconut water, I can still smell it, and it's been a couple weeks. It's been about a month since I finished it up. I think I finished this up right in the beginning of July. It is so expensive smelling. Definitely give it a smell and see if you like it. I know they had quite a few different scents, but you guys, I really recommend this. I think it's incredible, and I really love Olay and Dove are two of my absolute favorites. Matter of fact, that's the only thing my great-grandmother really ever used was Olay products, and you're talking probably like the 60s, the 50s. Well, she was born in the early 19th century, so maybe even the 30s, like a long time ago. She's always used Olay. She always smelled of that like classic Olay scent. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, she always smelled that way. Okay, you guys, so I have quite a bit of Dove products, and I am found one. I don't know if I have it in here. Yes, I have found one that has become one of my staples and one of my favorites, and unfortunately I know it's seasonal and it will probably go away soon. But the first one I used up is the Renewing Peony and Rose Oil. If you like the smell of rose, you're gonna love this. This is really moisturizing. I don't really need to sell you on Dove products. They are amazing, but we used up a rose oil. Something funny is when I was younger, I was much more of like a fruity, like I liked cotton candy and very gourmand like smells, but now I prefer something like this, a little more mature. This one is really nice for a rose scent. It is heavily on the rose scent, but it doesn't give me a headache. I think it's maybe the peony that might like kind of balance it out. Really good. One of my favorites. I've repurchased that a few times. Now, I saw this one and I really loved it. It is the Blue Chamomile and Oat Milk. Now, it wasn't like my favorite, but I did like it. It definitely, there's a little hole here. It definitely has that like oat milk smell to it. It was nice when I used it, and it was relaxing, and it's probably from the chamomile that made it so relaxing and anti-stress it claims to be. I wouldn't repurchase it because it's just not my favorite scent, and Dove has such incredible scents, but this might work for somebody, maybe like even as a bubble bath or maybe just as a nighttime body wash, because it is like, they say like chamomile is really good for, you know, to help relax you and get you ready for bed. So you might like this one. Plus the bottle's really, really pretty. Now this one has become one of my favorites. I already have a new bottle in the shower. I'm going to keep purchasing it until summer's over. It says summer care, So I'm gonna assume, it says new, so I'm gonna assume it is limited edition. It doesn't, oh yes it does. So it's a summer care grapefruit and lemon. You guys, this is so good. I know the grapefruit might put you off, but give it a smell. I don't smell any lemon at all. Now I might just be crazy. I smell like a sweet citrus. It's so refreshing. It wakes you up in the morning if you shower in the morning, and I even use it at night because I just love it that much. And I'm going to show you what I pair it with. It is so heavy on the grapefruit, but in such an amazing, perfect summer way. I don't think there is a better summer fragrance or scented product than this. And again, it's the grapefruit and lemon. I personally don't smell the lemon. It's more of a grapefruit, like a sweet, like blood orangey grapefruit. I love this one and I highly recommend smelling it. Maybe not blind buy it, just in case you don't like citrusy smells, because I'm telling you, it's heavy on the citrus, but I love it. It is the most perfect summer scent ever. Okay, so what I end up pairing that with is the Jergens Body Butter Collection, Jergens Body Butter Collection in Sweet Citrus. You guys, this is so similar to that one, and if you've ever smelled this, then you will enjoy the body wash. These two together are the most perfect sweet citrus smell I've ever smelled. This one is grapefruity with like a hint of lemon. You really get the lemon, but then it comes real strong with that undertone of orange. And that's exactly what it is. It says it's a triple butter blend made from shea, cocoa, and mango butters. Now, I don't smell the mango, but maybe that is kind of what the undertone of it is that I am smelling and I just don't realize it. Deeply nourishes your skin, while alluring essential oils are perfect indulgence for your body and your mind. I love using this at night. I love to use this when I self-tan. And because it is a body butter, it will leave you looking like you just have the most gorgeous, dewy, healthy skin. This is one of my favorite products. Now, if you are not a fan of citrus, they have this in lavender, rose, and I have seen sandalwood. Now, I have not seen sandalwood in stores. I've only seen it on Amazon. If you would like me to purchase it and let you know if I like it, I will definitely do that for you. And these are affordable. They're like $6. You guys, I like Bath & Body Works, but I had gotten in the habit of just buying. Every time they had a sale, every time they had something special going on, I would just buy. And I would stock up on the soap. And then I'm like thinking to myself, I'm spending $100 at a time for body care and it's ridiculous. And I had a stockpile of all this stuff. And I was like obsessed with the one scent they had for fall. And it wasn't pumpkin. It was something that was like very masculine. And then I ended up having to throw out so much lotion. It was like a real sin. Like, it made me feel bad and it was such a waste of product. So I have 4 and Go, kind of any Bath and Body Works, unless it's like a special thing. So they had the red, white, and blue popsicles. If you ever had like a firecracker popsicle that's like red, white, and blue, they had that in the spray and the body mist and the body butter, and it smelled so good. And I was gonna treat myself and do it, but I knew that it would be too sickly sweet for me and I would get sick of it, and then I would end up tossing it, and it was just a shame. But this one is so incredible. It's $7 and I will continue to repurchase it. And I've kind of just started using the drugstore lotions, but I'm telling you, those two together are so good. Finally, I used my apple of my pie limited edition apple, cinnamon, and nutmeg Glade spray. I'm telling you, this was 97 cents. I bought this last October and I finally used it up. It's not my favorite. I'm not a big apple scented, like, I don't love the scent of apple. I much prefer the pumpkin ones or the watermelon ones, but I finally got through it. I feel like there is no cinnamon. This is strictly apple, but for like 99 cents, it's easy to have in a bathroom. And if you have like guests, they're nice to have in the bathroom for them so they don't feel embarrassed if they use the restroom. So I recommend them. Check them out. They always have good scents. I just went through a Dove Sensitive Skin. This is what I use to wash my face and my intimate areas. Love it. Highly recommend it. My husband really liked this Axe body in Phoenix, maybe? I think that's what it's called. And it is, oh, it's 100% plant-based moisturizer. So I don't know, does that make that vegan? Probably not. Anyway, he really liked this. He switches anywhere between Axe and Old Spice. He usually always goes back to Old Spice though, but this was a nice scent, I think it was. Yeah, this is a nice one. I love the men's body wash for like days where I've been like really sweating and I really need to do a deep clean. Like I've been sweating all day, or I've been out at the beach all day, or I've been doing yard work, whatever the case is. I love to steal a little bit of his body wash because I feel like men's body wash is much stronger than women. So if you're dealing with maybe a little bit of body odor, I do have a video where I go into a little more depth on like things that I do to keep myself smelling nice as a plus size woman. I will definitely link that video either in the cards or down below for you guys, but this one was a good one. Okay, I do have another Snuggle product. I love these. I'm going to actually keep this container and recycle it and use it for something. These are scent booster packs. So these are similar to the beads, but in my opinion, these last a lot longer. These smell nicer. So if I have a huge load, I'll do 2. If I have a small load or a normal load, I do 1. These are very strong, and I have a nice container that I can rinse it out and use this for maybe sponges or cleaning products. So I will be hanging on to that. Can you come here, honey? You can't go out yet. Just give mama a couple minutes. So one of the warmers that I used up is the Autumn Valley. Now listen, if you go to your Walmart right now, Walmart's autumn scents from last year are only $1. They'll be in a great big box, so they're not going to be in the aisle where you buy the actual, honey, no, where you buy the actual wax melts. They're going to be in a great big box and it will say $1. This was $1. This one is really nice. It's very masculine, but like clean, and it smells like golden amber and like balsam. And I'm gonna say that's definitely what it smells like. This is definitely more of a fall scent, but it smells incredible. And they finally brought back my warm apple pie, so I was able to buy like 15 of them the other day when I was at Walmart. And no, I did not leave any for anybody, and I don't feel bad about it because I have been waiting. It's one of my comfort smells, and I have plenty to get me through the winter now. You guys, I found a toothpaste that is it's so incredibly strong and good. I think you're gonna love it. So if you've ever had Dentine Ice black gum, the black pack gum, this tastes exactly like it. So this is the Colgate Max Fresh with whitening and charcoal. It has the charcoal in it. It's black. It is such a strong, amazing toothpaste. It's the first time that I felt like I didn't need mouthwash. I floss and then use this. It's so good. It's so affordable and it is so good. This has become one of my staple toothpastes and I don't think I'll go back. Okay, so one of the exfoliators that me and my daughter used up was a Tree Hut and Vitamin C. Everybody that exfoliates knows how good these are. These are so good. And I like the little container, so I might recycle and repurpose this. These are the best exfoliators. They're affordable and I highly recommend them. Oh, I guess I have a bunch of warmers I used up. So I used up the Vanilla Caramel Spice. Very good. It is perfect for fall. I mean, I don't particularly use scents like only at certain times of the year, but this one is really good. And again, it's vanilla and caramel spice, highly recommend. And then I gave these a try. These are 99 cents, so if you're really on a budget, the mainstay in cinnamon. So it's cinnamon, clove, and vanilla, you guys. These are strong for what they are. Now you have to use like half the pack in one go, but I'll get like 3 to 4 days, and these are good. For 99 cents, I was really impressed and I love them. So the next one that is so good, and I wish I could use it more often, my daughter does not like the smell of melon. This watermelon sugar, which is on a summer evening, you guys, it is so good. It is so refreshing. It is so good. I highly recommend giving this a smell if you like sweet smells and you like the smell of watermelon. Highly recommend. These are my favorite makeup remover wipes. I haven't had them in a while because I'm using up a ton of stuff that I have. These are really good. I love them. I think they're very comparable. Simple wipes. Recommend them, and they are really affordable. Don't kill me about the wipes. I know you're not supposed to use them. I know they're terrible for the environment, but I can't get away from these types of wipes. They're just so easy to have. These are the Equate, and these are the ones that are like washcloths for your body. These are nice. Now this might be TMI, but like if you're sweaty, keep a couple of these in like a plastic bag. These are really nice to have. I know these are like geared towards like the elderly people or people that maybe have a little bit of incontinence. My grandmother loves these, but I love them too, and they're really affordable. Okay, so we are coming up on the last four things, sorry. So I finished up the Dove Nourishing Secrets in matcha green tea and Chakaroo blossom scent. I don't know. This was at Ross for $4.99 for this gigantic bottle. This is 6.7 ounces, which I feel like is a great price. Then I used up these two. Now this is what I do cream contouring with. I've recently switched over to the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I don't remember the exact color. It's one of the darker ones, but this is the one that I always have contoured with for years. And this is in the color 355 Coconut. I don't know. They're like to the bottom of the barrel. I scraped them good, but you can see it's just a warm tone. I do not contour, well, technically I should say warming up my face. I no longer contour with, he's like ready to go. I no longer contour with cool tones. And last but not least, I used up another one of my brow stylists from L'Oreal in dark brunette. Do not buy the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. I promise you, this is what I use daily. I don't have to use anything with it. That's what I use today. Skip on that expensive one. These are $7, and I got a bunch of them for $4 on Amazon recently when they did a sale. So that is the last item in this month's Empties video. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is all the products I used up in the month of July. Everything I used this month was a win. So no fails this month, which is unusual for me because sometimes I get a couple items that I don't love. So I hope you enjoyed this. I would absolutely love you to stick around and subscribe, and I will see all of my beautiful friends in the next video. Bye guys.